No. Hey, what? Do you know when they're starting WTV? Wait, what? When's WTV? Dude, it's almost on. Where though? I don't know where. I'm too tired for this. Oh my god, it's starting soon. Oh, there it goes.
Good morning, SK. I'm Alex.
And I'm Owen. Man, I'm really feeling like my old self today.
You're supposed to dress as your middle school self, not become a kid again.
Well, I'll have you know, I was the coolest kid my age. I had a playground back in my day.
You even have a playground?
Nope, but I was still the coolest. So that means you should start us off.
Whatever you say, pal. Do you want to be the coolest senior? Auditions for SK Crowned are now open. What is SK Crowned? I'm glad you asked. It's a beauty pageant parody where you seniors get to show off your talents. There will be different parts like the talent show and question sections. There are QR codes around the school to sign up or check the form in your Google grade level classroom. Auditions are on Monday and Tuesday next week. Continuing with senior news, so many scholarships are available for free money. Find the ones you qualify for on the scholarship page on the website. You won't regret it in the future, and I heard Mrs. Nass might give you a high five even. But you'll never know if you don't apply.
Dang, Alex, you got me stressing about scholarships now. Now, let's slide into some sports news. Baseball faced Emerald Ridge yesterday. JV got 3 runs away while varsity scored 4. Herrera, Jones, Capter, and Williams came in with runs. In the schedule of events today, girls tennis will kick things off by traveling to Curtis. Boys soccer heads to Puyallup with C team going at 3:30, JV at 5:30, and varsity at 7:30. Fast pitch will try to strike out Graham Kapowson with varsity away and JV at home. Tomorrow, Fast pitch will have their go at Emerald Ridge with JV at home and varsity away. Baseball will face Graham Kapowson. It's Spirit Week. If you missed today's, don't forget tomorrow's Career and College Day. You can see the rest of it on screen now. Don't miss out, Wolves. Maybe school sports aren't your thing, but you'll never know what classes here at South might be for you.
The world of welding. Welding is one of few trades that is in constant high demand and has grossed lots of much needed popularity. Not only is welding a high-paying job, but you don't need a college degree to be a welder, and you can work your way to a welding certificate within as little as 9 months. Lucky for you, our very own South Kitsap has a welding class that you can utilize if this career path piques your interest. So let's take a look into our school's welding program. Let's dive a little deeper on what the atmosphere is like in welding class.
The atmosphere in welding class is sometimes a little bit chaotic. We've got up to 25 students running around doing all sorts of different projects at the same time. We have a huge variety of skills that the students learn, and that requires a variety of different projects. So right now we've got a handful of students that are out there stick welding, some of them for the first time in their lives. Meanwhile, we've got some others that are doing some precision measurement, cutting and drilling through metal.
I like welding just because it's hands-on and you can learn different skills, whether it be MIG or stick, and just if you go into industry, whether it be like shipyard or any of that, it really helps you learn before you get there.
It surprisingly doesn't take much to get into welding.
There's no prerequisite for welding. The entire class is based around safety. When you walk in, it looks, sounds, and feels a little chaotic, but we're able to manage a good shop, a good safe shop, because at the beginning of the semester, we take the time to learn all the fundamentals of how to be safe, why we're safe, and when to use different safety practices based on what we're using. Now, in there, we've got a few different high-risk tools that the students learn how to use safely, which is really cool because for me, the most terrifying idea would be learning how to use a dangerous tool on my own at home for the first time. And here we get to use everything from bench grinders to angle grinders to drills of all sorts of different sizes and powers. And after that, we get into a little bit some of what the students consider the more exciting stuff. They get to actually weld, which involves either some incredibly high voltage, which can be a little bit dangerous if you don't know what you're doing, in order to, high enough voltage to melt steel, or a hot enough torch to melt steel, which is also pretty exciting because, who doesn't love fire? So that's kind of like the exciting power tool and welding aspect, but the real skills that not every student loves to practice, but the ones that get them far in life after they leave here are the precision measurement and attention to detail skills.
The students have learned several skills from this class.
I recommend this class to a lot of students. It teaches resourceful skills that you can use later on in life, whether that be you're going into the trades, or even skills as just a homeowner or an adult later on in the future. There's a lot of things that you learn that will come up later in life, and if you remember it from this class, you'll be proficient at it.
But whether or not you decide to get into welding, this class is very beneficial and can help build skills you'd use in the future. So if you enjoyed what you just heard, join the class. It won't hurt.
Consider checking out their great program. They even made this for us. Juniors, this one's for you. You're all required to take the state science exam this year. Testing begins today. Sessions are posted in the Google Classroom or on library doors. Make sure you bring a charged Chromebook to your testing session. ASB elections are coming up. If you want to run, pick up an election packet from the ASB office. Candidates must attend one of the meetings next week to be eligible, and intent to run forms are due to Mrs. Oliver no later than next Friday. The band will be hosting a lip sync contest next Friday in the theater. Come see your favorite teachers perform their favorite songs. If you're wondering about one of the acts, here's a cool sneak peek from Mr. Lion, Mr. Disney, and Miss Tierney.
If you haven't turned on your Chromebook in a while, IT has added a fine to your account. You wouldn't want to deal with that when Tolo's this weekend, right? Stop by the library to have your Chromebook scanned so you can get your Tolo ticket. Speaking of Tolo, guest forms are due tomorrow at the end of the day. Don't miss it. In club news, FFA will be making friendship bracelets on Thursday. Join the fun in room 268. Speech and debate meets again on Thursday as well. They'll meet every other week following that. The closed meeting today are 3D Zone, D&D, and Ruled Builders. Meeting tomorrow will be ASB, Auto Tech, Cosmetology and Self-Care, Drama, Esports, Journalism, Poetry, and QSA. Hey, remember when I used to steal your lunch money in middle school?
Yeah, that wasn't very cool of you.
I'm still the coolest one around.
Nuh-uh.
Hey, what was that for? This is what you guys get. Director, end it.